During the last years, tourism has experienced exponential growth all over the world. According to the OMT, Africa reached 58 million international tourists in 2016. This growth has caused several positive impacts, but what about the negative ones?
In some regions of Africa, the presence of tribes is common. These people have coexisted with nature and animals for centuries. Despite of their peaceful coexistence with the environment, they have been exiled of their lands for various reasons. In Bwindi Desert, the Pygmy people were displaced due to the creation of a national park to protect the gorillas. However, this was just an excuse for exploiting these areas for tourism reasons. In the Kalahari Desert, Botswana, the exile of the Bushman tribe was caused by the discovery of diamonds. Afterwards, this land was dedicated to the tourism activity as well. This situation has been repeated in different regions of Africa, where populations have been forced to abandon their forests. This has generated a big conflict between, on the one hand, the interests of creating national parks for tourism purposes, and on the other, the interests of the tribes that want to go on living in their homelands.
Can we consider correct the decision taken? As for the strategy taken, we could say that it is effective. The aim is quickly achieved and efficient. It has not entailed a high economic cost. But this analysis is not complete if we forget about the third E, ethic, essential to deliver positive outcomes to cater for human beings. So what should we ask ourselves in order to know if a decision is ethical? We should take into account the intention. Are my intentions good? Could I improve the ethic quality of my intention? Is there any hidden intention? Creating a national park for the gorillas' protection is a good intention. However, the ethical quality could improve if they take into account the common good. In other words, the tribe's rights. Furthermore, there are hidden economic interests. Decision. Did I put myself in other people's place? Does the decision cooperate to the common good? Does this decision attempt on the other person's dignity? Clearly, in this decision, the people responsible for this situation didn't put themselves in the tribe's place. The decision takes care of the environment, the animals, and the interested stakeholders, but it doesn't respect human rights of indigenous people, infringing their human dignity. Circumstance. Is there any circumstance that increases or decreases the moral value of this decision? The fact that this situation has been repeated in different regions of Africa might mitigate the moral value. However, this can be used as a justification. This is still a non-ethical decision. But not everything is lost yet. The people in charge of the decision can still recognize their mistakes, rectify and repair. Some of the alternatives we offer are: sign agreements or set up plans with the tribe for the animals' protection, for example, establishing hunting limitations. Develop a tourist plan in natural parks compatible with the indigenous coexistence that puts into value their lifestyle. Moreover, it could be better if these people receive parts of their earnings or that the money goes to the local development projects as an education, health, or infrastructure. Offer some kind of compensation and housing alternative in case there is no other option.
In light of this situation, some initiatives arise to help the affected people. Dr. Scott, a physical and Rotary member from California, brought a turn in the mountains and gave it to the Batwas. Moreover, he created a foundation with programs to improve their lifestyle conditions. The Batwa Experience is one of these projects, a way to keep their customs and traditions alive while sharing them to the world and future generations. After all, what can we learn from this? Tourism and development strategies can only go hand in hand if they follow ethical and sustainable principles. There is no point in having good intentions if the ways to achieve them are bad, and at the same time the ends do not justify the means. We can't always expect that every single time a bad decision is made, the people responsible are going to act to solve it, so it is absolutely necessary to get the other people's reactions. We can all contribute to the common good in one way or another. It's our responsibility and our duty.
We hope this case can be an example to always keep in mind an ethical perspective in our decisions.